Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All three platforms that are described as social media in today's day and age. But we all know that the original form of media before apps and phones was television. Although entertaining and occasionally educational, television has hurt more than helped the younger generation as they continue to watch. Like everything, TV and its programs have changed, but at what cost and to benefit who? When watched for multiple hours, we see an increase in the likelihood for weight gain. Excessive exposure to television at a young age allows for the possibility for violent acts to be seen, creating aggressive behavior among children. While watching, risky behaviors can be reinforced, as young children will start to do things they don't quite understand, let alone the effects it will have on them later. As someone who has fallen victim to overexposure to television, I experienced nothing but negative effects. I was often called chubby and seen as aggressive to other kids. At one point, I felt as if all I had was a TV to create joy for me. I found that I was unhappy for various years of my childhood, and my parents clearly saw that I needed to make a change. It started with sports, along with a better diet, and from there it took off. When I began to reduce the amount of television that I watched, I noticed that my communication increased in relationships. Also, with this newfound time, I was able to exercise more, taking care of my health. Harvard Chan School of Public Health has done various studies on the link between TV viewing and obesity in children. The studies have shown that the more television children watch, the more likely they are to gain weight. Also, the same study found that parents who put TV sets in their children's bedrooms found that those kids gained more weight than the kids who didn't have any TV in their room. On the other side of things, several trials were conducted to show that a reduction in children's TV time enabled the finding of improvements in body mass index and body fat among these kids. Abundance for television adds to not only weight, but the potential to view things that alter behavior for the worse. WebMD states that children who watch 3 to 4 hours of non-educational TV a day will see about 8,000 small screen murders by the time he or she completes grade school. The unsettling news is true, as violent images are just as important as commercials. A study done by NYU School of Medicine shows that children who frequently view violent TV programs are 11 times more likely to engage in aggressive or antisocial behavior compared to children who are not as frequently exposed. Not only that, but another study was conducted to find that as these children grew up, they were more likely to treat peers with rudeness and mean behaviors compared to other kids who didn't watch TV as often. As violence created aggression, other acts created replication by its viewers that showed more and informed less. Risky behavior is seen to be frequent on TV. WebMD experts caution parents that sexual content on TV often doesn't depict the negative outcomes of sexual behavior. Imitation is possible and likely to allow the viewer to either be like the character they favorite or feel older. The truth is, things like unwanted pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases are very possible. Not only that, children also see and believe that sex is casual and cool, but never consequential. Now I know, television passes the time and allows for a decompression after a long day. Television can be beneficial with limits on the amount of time that they can watch and what. But for how many days? The truth is, time is precious, and instead of spending it glued to a TV, tell your child to go out and encourage them to be surrounded with people, because the truth is, they'll find it more entertaining. Life is always moving at what seems like the speed of light, with a hectic pace and a non-stop demand. But if given a small amount of attention and time, you can help create a positive relationship for the TV and your child, helping you now and even more in the future. After all, nothing in this world can buy you back good health, so enjoy it while you still can. I know that I'm a product of that statement, and so can everyone in one day with one simple change.